Hey, what's up, everybody? So, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yes, it's been quite some time, and for a couple of reasons. So, those of you that watch my channel on a regular basis, you know that I went through a bout of Bell's palsy, which I am still feeling the effects of, but it's not as bad as it was. I can talk a lot more normal now. Although the muscles in my left side of my face are still pretty weak, so it gets a little tiring in my face. You know, it's like getting extra exercise for muscles that are atrophied. Um, but anyway, for the most part, like I said, I can talk normal. But the other thing, and the main reason why I wasn't able to continue my playthrough of Assassin's Creed was because at one point in my previous playthrough, my game crashed, and where it crashed, it ended up completely destroying the game because some weird bug then popped up where I wasn't able to speak to the guy to continue my mission, and I had no save files from prior to rescuing this guy Goodwin. And that meant that I had to play the game all the way from the beginning, which was an astronomical number of hours. And this game is huge, so yeah, I had to do a whole lot again. So at this point, I'm not at the same level that I was at. I don't have all the equipment maxed out. I don't have a lot of the accomplishments that I had in my last playthrough. My last playthrough, I had all of the uh, like the legendary beasts. I had all of them killed. I was max level. I had all of my gear completely collected, and yeah, I was all set. So now, I think I have. I think I have all of the Hidden One's gear, but I've been using the Valkyrie Cloak and Armor, and I'm going to continue to use that. But at any rate, let's move on with the game. We're about to speak to Goodwin now. This little bit happened at the end of episode 54, but I wasn't able to continue past this point. So let's speak to this guy again. This is the point where, like, after that game, my game crashed and it glitched, I was unable to speak to him again. So from this point on, I couldn't carry on with the story.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
So real quick, speaking of the quill, I don't remember if I caught on to this on my first playthrough, but as I'm wandering through Winchester, I'm not seeing them, but like me personally, I don't think I have the camera aimed in the right way, or I'm just not noticing. But apparently there's little kids spying on me. And the first time the Eivor runs across them, she says that, like, are you spying on me? And the one kid says the quill has many eyes. So the quill apparently has little kids working for him. Or her.
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
Is Selwyn a name you know? He seems to have judged and executed many for little more than stealing ale and bread.
Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Okay. Hello, Selwyn, the Warden of Faith. Alright, so... So the funny thing is, if the Sikhs is dead, we don't really know if the Sikhs is actually dead. We're just assuming. And the only way to find out more is to continue the story. Okay, well, let's move on. Everybody run. It feels good though to finally be able to move on in the story.
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None is safe from his blade.
These people don't sound too happy. Yeah, where to Vepo Wilhelm? I don't know what he said. This is a rather long loading screen. Thank you.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfir, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfir was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Well, that guy's dead.
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on
What's
your
up, Albert?
cankerous soul.
Hope all is well. Can we interfere before this guy gets his head cut off? Evidently not. Eivor's got a bad habit of just kind of sitting back and not getting involved.
As it should be.
He's the worst criminal of them all.
Or maybe she wasn't able to because she's too far away. Maybe that's it.
You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearts. You cannot slander and keep your tongue.
Those who do wrong must be punished.
Jesus would preach forgiveness.
Jesus did not live in the cesspool that is Winchester.
Because he's not the goodly people of Winchester.
That he
Now,
You have been found guilty of harlotry and defamation.
we'll just work our way around here.
Have mercy on your pockmarked soul.
Hello. Albert says, so this game is just endless or what? No, I just haven't been able to play it for a very long time because I had to play it all the way from the beginning. Because I had a game-breaking glitch.
Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly.
Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
Yeah, hang yourself.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
I'll take that. You can poof out of existence. Poof.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
I'll just walk away like I didn't just kill a man. See if I can go get that key. Alright, pause real quick. Pause it, please. Thank you. Albert says, starting film school Monday, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm nervous as hell, just completely out of my comfort zone. Oh, I'm sure, dude. But you know what? It's also one of those, like, it's probably one of those things where you're nervous until you actually get there, and then it'll just be, that'll become your new normal. So even if it's something that it's, you know, it's out of your comfort zone, you'll acclimate to it pretty quick. Okay, this guy's dead. But we still don't have confirmation. Alright, so I gotta kill one more. Alright, I don't know if those are all Order of Faith. I don't know if they're all the same.
Why does Alfred not do something? Selwyn's bloodlust will doom us all.
No, it won't, because he's dead now. Alright, I need that key. Come here, dude. Come here. There's something neat in the grass that you want to look at.
Fight you in the bushes.
Well, trying to get you to fight me in the bushes, but I guess you're not going to now. Oh, there's a whole bunch of you, aren't there? La da 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 dee 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 dee.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Son of a bitch. Where can I... Come on, where can I get in? Oh. That's how I can get in. Howard says, thanks, man. I knew you would have something smart to say to calm my nerves. It helps. I'm glad I can help, dude. Give me that key. Give me your coins. I don't know why there's a crow in here. Shut up, crow. Sorry, I need your feathers. And I didn't even get feathers. Albert says, the alternative is staying home, bored out of my mind, so it's a good thing, really. The nervousness is in my head. Well, that's definitely going to be a big thing, too, is like not sitting there pondering it, you know, getting it out of your, like actually like getting to it and not thinking about it anymore. Everybody panic. Fluga, fluga. Everybody fluga. That's everybody's big panicky word is fluga. Unlock the chest, please. Thank you. More tungsten ingots. Anybody else got a fluga fluga? I gotta, you know what? Hold on. Save this real quick. I'm so paranoid now about losing progress that I now have 3 different save files going on at once. Oh wait, what was that? Ooh, hold on. Wait, where the hell is he? So, over here someplace. Oh, climb the fucking house, please. No. There we go. Throw that rock at me, I dare you. Ah, I was hoping I would actually hit him with it. Like that. Ow. Albert says, like, today has been so boring. I'm even bored now, but there's nothing I want to watch. I have almost all streaming services. Did you get Disney Plus? I remember you were saying that it was like stupid pricey. crap. I don't know which one it is. Okay, that wasn't the guy.
Right to flank!
Oh, you did get it. Did you possibly get a chance to, did you watch WandaVision? The thief named the Phantom working alien. He believes he's figured out the identity of this person. Let's hope he's right. Well, somehow... Clearly wasn't one of the guards. Oh, he just slowly died.
The other side must be barred.
Okay, so how am I supposed to, No, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really good. I thought there was going to be, I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who happens to watch this that didn't see it yet. Like, I don't know who's going to actually watch, but at any rate. I thought that there was going to be, like, some other kind of surprise. Well, we're doing quite the dance on this rope. All right, that was different. But yeah, I thought that there was going to be another big reveal that didn't happen. But I'm not mad that it didn't happen. I think primarily because, you know, I'm a comic book dork and I know a lot of stories within the Marvel Universe, and there's a lot of stuff that got revealed already that's going to also play into future movies or series. That's not a person. That's a statue. I thought I was looking at a person. Am I supposed to literally just, like, look for someone who's picking pockets or something? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Or the guy won't spawn, because that happened to me before. So let's just go back. Focus on the mission that we were on. What reveal? Yeah, that was one potential. There was also a couple others that were potentially going to could have played into it, but
do you believe in souls? Part of us that lives on with God after we die. Bishop Aelfirth's passing has made me wonder.
Are those guards? Yeah, it is guards. They're guarding a key. I wonder if I can steal the key right out from under your noses. Sure can. Now, where is this other, over there. Which I need to figure out a way into that house. But right now I don't need to deal with it. Aha, now you guys can't get me. Where the hell is the, where's the damn chest? Oh. It's in a room I can't get into. Yes, I can. But yeah, so that guy in particular, I also know that if that's what was going to be revealed, it's something that would have had to have happened at least by the second to last episode, and since that didn't happen, I knew, like, so clearly that's not what their plan is. But I'm fine with it. Okay, where the hell is good? Oh, for crying out loud. Ow. God damn it. I hit the freaking dodge button. I think I got everybody all fluged. Alright, good one. Where in the hell are you? The hell, I'm not even anywhere. That was ridiculous. Am I heading the right direction now? I am. Oh, Goodwin! Oh,
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfirth's pyre.
Very poetic. But he's going to be buried in the ground of the
Goodwin! Where the hell are you? Aha. Crap. Oh, so those kind of bum. Actually, I'm not gonna read that out loud. Actually, that's not typical Disney. That actually happens in the comics. Like that whole other appearance. That's from the comic books. But it's the same yet different.
The cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
Well.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets. Feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
Now get out of my face.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
115 silver. Alright, fine.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it'll keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Alright, hold on. Just to read what you were saying. Alright, so again, I'm not gonna read out loud. But to argue your point, Albert, that kind of stuff though happens in comic books all of the time, and it's definitely something that even as a comic book fan, it's something that's like aggravated me. All right. So when it comes to bringing back the dead in comic books, is what we're talking about. And obviously, even if you haven't watched it yet, the fact that there's a show with Wanda and Vision in it, and if you've been paying attention to the MCU, which I think the only reason you would watch WandaVision is if you care enough because you're watching MCU. You know Vision was killed, but suddenly there's a series with Vision in it, so he's alive again. Now in the comics, like, they bring characters back to life all the time. And I agree, it is annoying, but it depends on who it is and how it's done. There's some stories where characters that were dead come back, and it's completely ridiculous and just like, oh, come on. But then there's other ways, this one in particular, that makes sense. But I don't think that we're going to see many instances of that happening in the MCU. I really don't. Like, I don't think other characters that have died, I don't think they're going to come back unless it's critical to the plot, critical for storytelling. For instance, if there's specific characters who've died and the actor portraying them doesn't want to play that character anymore, they're definitely gone. And it's funny because Marvel and DC both did this all the time, where their characters would die and they'd bring them back, and it was like Marvel's big thing was always, not always, but most of the time it would be some kind of crazy way to revive the dead. Like a character that was dead is suddenly alive again. DC always seemed to, instead of bringing back the individual that died, what they would do is they would bring another character, another person, to take the place of whatever that character was that died. Let's just, like, for instance, Robin. Like, Robin dies, now there's a new Robin. Like, You know, oh, there's, you know, whoever, like whatever, you know, superhero or villain, like that villain dies, that they stay dead, and then they come back, but it's someone else taking their place. So they never really lose those characters. But since we're talking about a movie and a video universe that we're watching, they really don't have the room to bring those characters back because you don't have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comics worth of space to tell these stories. You've only got a finite number of movies and Disney Plus series to tell those stories. So I don't think you're going to see a lot of that. Yeah, Green Lantern, exactly. You know, and like I said, I know that's always something that annoyed me, but I understand because like you gotta, especially if you got a popular character, you don't want it to stay dead if that character was selling, was selling merchandise, was selling books. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see much of that in the MCU. I think in this particular case on WandaVision, it's telling a story. It's part of the story. Everything that went down with Vision is all critical to the story and future storytelling. So, because it's also critical to Wanda and who she is and what she becomes, etc., etc. Oh, she's fast. I'm afraid of getting too close to her because I don't want her to. Oh.
Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scrub on nothing! Get your fat hands off me, cow breath!
Cow breath? You little street rat.
Oh, you'll leave that kid alone now, won't you? Now that you're dead.
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I don't, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Alwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
Albert, no, I don't think they will bring him back. I think the only time that you'll see that character again would be if it's in another movie in like a flashback scene. But that character's dead. That actor didn't want to play that part anymore. He wanted to move on in his career, which I understand because it's been a long time. So no, that character is done in. Now there is a possibility of him being replaced, sort of, because it looks like the MCU is building to introduce the Young Avengers, and there's several characters in the Young Avengers which are like younger versions of current characters, and he is one of them. I'm not gonna verbally spoil anything, but it doesn't ruin it because it's someone picking up where someone else left off. But their entire story is the fact that they are young and trying to step into a role that they're not quite ready for. But I really, really hope that they do go through with this Young Avengers story because that would just be freaking awesome. Hello, children.
Gods be it! You set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
That kid's standing in the
God
fire.
help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Fine, to speak to your girl. I don't even know where she went. Where'd you go, child? But you know what, though? That's actually a good parallel, Albert. Like, Joel, we all know. Okay, so that went down. But that's another character who, you know, you can always bring back in other ways, like flashbacks and stuff like that. You can still get your fix. Oh, there she is. Really? I had to take that little ladder? Hello, little girl. You're not that fast. Hi.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh.
These are dangerous little kids. Go!
Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
The facial expressions on
Hand
these
it
kids.
over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
I'll stump you down!
What is she doing?
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
That would be a crazy plot twist. What did you steal?
What is so important that you would risk his little neck for it?
Keep your sticky beak out of our business.
I will not.
Whose business? The quills?
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
I think you're full of shit, kid.
Find him.
They come
All right,
up from
Albert.
the
It's good to
sewers
see you,
like
dude.
Rats. Go on, give her what you took.
Good luck
Maybe
with film
she can
school
save
if I don't
us.
see you beforehand. I'll take that key. Thank you very much.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Aha! Funny how I did say with the quill, I was like, you know, whenever we find him, and then I said, or her. It's just funny. I mean, not that I knew, but just funny that it does turn out to be a woman. Okay, so Priest Hilda. Alright, so we know who she is now. We still haven't had any confirmation. And from the way that the silhouette looks, the Sikhs is not the bishop or the priest or whatever he was. The bishop. The Sikhs was the bishop of Winchester. Is believed to be dead. So he's either not a bishop, it's not this person they think it is, or he's actually a soldier. Because that guy in that silhouette is clearly a soldier. Hold on. Let me, like I said, at this point, I'm just paranoid about losing progress. Which I really don't feel like having to go through. I mean, if this game crashed like that and had another game-breaking glitch, that would be it for me. I wouldn't be able to play it again. Not for a while. Because that really, I mean, I love this game. And it is a lot of fun. But man, it took a lot out of my heart when I had to start all the way from the beginning. It's one thing if I complete a game and then I decide to go and play through it again. Like, I'm totally cool with that. But I think this
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Watch out for a mousetrap, eh? Oh, because there's rats down here. John Bow, what's going on, man? I'm not 100%, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I had. Still have some weakness in the left side of my face, but it is not anywhere near like it was a little while back. Like, as you can tell, I can talk fairly normal. I still have some weirdness when I'm trying to, like, pronounce an F or a V or a B. But for the most part, like, I can say all those things. Every now and then I'll, like, my lip won't quite make the move it's supposed to, and I'll pronounce something really weird. Okay, what's up with these kids?
I like the pretty things, but Magister Batter says stealing is wrong.
Oh.
I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil.
Will do, man.
Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
It's dark in here.
I didn't get nothing today.
So I am confused then, because like I said, those kids that were like spying on me, one of them said something about how the quill has eyes everywhere. Now maybe that was supposed to be a warning to me? I don't know.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
It's because you needed the meat. It was a Robin Hood Prince of Thieves reference. What, I can't shoot that guy from here? Sure I can.
Going to split you!
And now you're dead. And no one's the wiser. Hey, what happened to your friend? Should probably take a look.
That's not right.
And just like that, you're dead too. Sup, dead dudes? Stop that. It's funny because it's been a while since I've been playing this, and I've had to like really exercise a lot of caution because I don't know where I'm going. Like playing through the game before, everything was still relatively fresh in my mind. So most of like the places I was running through, I'm like, I remember this, I remember that. So I kind of like breezed through it. But here, I've got to be careful. Hello? Oh, I guess I'm diving down. I'm gonna see if there's anything interesting down here. And there's not. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Apples.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms.
I knew that kid was full of
we are the
shit.
weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
What, do I gotta beat up a bunch of kids?
Shit! Time to die!
No. Ow. That's what I get for not paying attention. Ow! Get off me, you prick. Whee! I see you sneaking up behind me while I'm cracking your friend's neck. Oh, so much for deflecting those shots like I was trying to do. Here we go, slow neck break again. Oh, there he is.
Alpha, may your roof shield.
Somehow she didn't see me coming. I don't know how, but I'm not gonna argue. At least not with the results. I'll take an easy kill anytime.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
Ah!
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
not their innocence.
Poof. Uh-oh.
A pity.
And the poof
Non
to you.
requiescat in pace.
I'm waiting to find out the good one is actually the Sikhs. So I'm just waiting for that twist
Said to meet him
to
at
happen.
an alehouse nearby.
I mean, I'm not saying that that's what happened. I just feel like there's a strong chance of it. Oh, hi. I didn't know you were up here too. Snap. Crackle pop. I like how she goes and screams at him. Alright. Sometimes I can target it just right and then set the body on fire. And sometimes, most of the time, it doesn't work. I like to torch the bodies when I have a chance. Voted, but oh, you know what? We're so easily frightened. Oh yes, and we're also back to the point where I couldn't find the proper keys to get to that, which I will admit really, really aggravated me. That was it, right? How come I can't, Yeah, that's what I thought. Chest locked. I thought I was able to go in there. Did that suddenly get blocked off for some reason? It's weird. But I thought, yeah, I could have sworn that that was like a door I was able to go in and out of. So why it's suddenly blocked off?
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Damn this sinner!
Yeah, I've had enough of you and your shit. Alright, so... I am going to save real quick. Or a good one's a reed.
You'll see for yourself.
He's not a bishop. Can I freaking speak to you already? This game gets real sensitive sometimes on exactly where you have to be standing to talk to people. Are you kidding me? That didn't start it?
Eivor!
Hi. What are you looking behind you for?
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement. With ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger.
He ain't
Whether
dead,
you
come
find
on.
or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Okay. So, is he going to join our settlement at the end of this, or is he going to turn out to be a traitor and we're going to be pissed off?
I feel a bit dry over here.
Hello, chicken. Now, I was thinking about going to look for that treasure, but I think that's something I'll just do on my own time. Alright, let's pump up our skills a little bit. Yeah, that was nice. That's a good. I don't need the heavy dual wield since I don't use a heavy weapon. I will collect that later.
If the bishop is wormmeal, then here should be the proof.
Well, the bishop may be. The bishop is dead. That doesn't mean.
Did you know Bishop Ilfrith?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfrith, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, bayoneted, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping?
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
Okay.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Alright, so he doesn't really care for the bishop. And it seems a lot of people didn't really care for him, so...
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfrith?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarreling into Witten.
Hey, you. Looking all sketchy back here.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfrith?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Oh,
Someone
God.
hurt Layoff?
Yes. Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
The hell does that
Are
mean?
we friends now?
Yeah, we're friends. Thanks, Wemba. Wemba, your information was interesting, but I don't know what you mean by they stole a face.
I am sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Oh, really? Hello.
Did you know Bishop Aelfrith?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Before I examine the body, I'm talking to you two.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you he is dead. You hear me? Dead.
I think you're all full of shit.
I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me.
I'll keep you busy.
Alright, I'm gonna look at his body. Alright, well, whatever. That did nothing. Hey, you. Hello, Harriet. Where do I have to be standing? Oh, for God's sakes.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more of the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Yeah, you're a damn fool. Dum-dum. Alright. Well then. Eliminate any target from the same branch to find the next clue. I still don't have enough to figure out who the hell the rake is. Pardon me. Rumbada goobity boobity bobbity boo. Alright. I know we're still a little bit of a hike away. Get out of my way. Oh. Aha. I could have just walked around the corner instead of breaking that glass. Oh well.
Must be black from the other side.
I can't even get in that way. Ah.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Oh?
Clerk or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfrith is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd.
That wasn't him. Oh, I killed someone by mistake. Whoops.
Why do you defend this high ground?
Greater men than you have died.
Oh, I killed another one. Dead. Okay, so he was a bishop, but he was hiding himself as, or passing himself off as a soldier, so okay.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Which is true.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Maybe that's why I couldn't go in there.
Aelfirth, my love! No!
Yes!
Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned Order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
I may? Or I will. Find the Order's temple. Ah, you again. Ooh. Are you guys going to be a problem? You're going to be a problem. Let's let the bunch of the wandering monks over there stumble into each other. Alright, well, clearly I wasn't sneaking in that way, huh? Alright, fine. Well, looky. I literally just stumbled onto this.
If Aelfr's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
If she spoke the truth, which we don't know.
Well, now. This must be it. The door to Aelfr's secrets.
The mark is Alfred, a withered sprig from his father's trunk. We should have seen it earlier. Someone calling himself a poor soldier
He may make some sense of it.
is colluding with our king and feeding him names. London and Aethelwich have already fallen to this treacherous rat. Burn the king to ash before he reaches the roots. The instrument. Okay, which one was the instrument? We're still trying to figure that out, right? I mean, it's not going to be one of them. It's Folke was the instrument. Okay. I forgot. Cool. Okay, can't go in that way. I guess door barred. Yep. Oh. Just so I don't have to waste another adrenaline slot that stuff. A universal decree. Writ this 870th year of the Christian Jesus. Bulwark England against outside agitators. She is our last great fortress.
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
She is our last great fortress upon this earth, with walls not only of timber and stone, but of will, that have repelled our ancient rivals for over 4 centuries. Yet now we face a new threat, ravenous Danes who have not yet accepted our supremacy. We must fight to turn them or eliminate them. Though embattled, our sects in Francia and Ireland stand ready for our glorious return. Be ever resolute. Though our order may diminish, our truths are eternal. The Father. What, are you kidding me? Okay, so there literally was nothing down here. Odd. Whoops. What?
There is method to these cuts. Not bandit rebel, but a trained Saxon warrior.
What? Oh wow, so this is a first. I've never had a avenge mission pop up before.
Pay for your sins. Together, lads. Go on. There's the target. Shoot it.
I don't know what the rewards are for this, but this is interesting. Okay, so I got some silver.
May you speed on to the All Father's feast.
So I just got some experience for that. I mean, I'm not mad. I just, I don't know. For some reason, I expected more. What the hell? Why can't you climb that? Very stealthy of me. They're not even pursuing me. And now, no one knows where I am. Hi. Hello.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
And you guys are going to seal me in the church and set it on fire.
Damn you, Alfred.
Bye!
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
They sure will. Alright. And with that, guys, I'm going to end the stream. First, I am going to save. Or not. But anyway, I'm going to take a very short break. And then I will continue with another stream. Probably do about another 90 minutes. Moving on with the story. Let's see what comes next. So good to finally be moving on in the game and not being stuck having to start the whole thing from scratch again. Alright, so anyway, guys, like I said, that's it for now. I'll be back on in a little bit. So, I hope that all of you are staying healthy and safe out there. And in these crazy times, that you're remaining smart and not being scared. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, do all the YouTube stuff, and until the next time, as always, peace.